Okay, today we're turning on the water for the barn and the dock and beach. Tools necessary are a wrench and two wrenches. This is more of a pair of pliers and this is a wrench. So we start by, we open up this box, which is located on the left side of the barn. It's just covered with some wood, and just give myself a little kneeling pad because it's a pain in the ass otherwise. Anyway, so we have these things called drain cocks that you gotta put on this. There's a right one, there's a middle one, and then there's a left one. That one goes to the dock, and that one goes to the barn. That's pretty straightforward. This one here doesn't go anywhere. Anyway, so we use the wrench. I already tightened these, but you put the drain cocks back on and you just got to give them a little tighten to make sure they don't leak. And then, pretty much then we got to go off. We go off to, let me grab my wrench actually. We go off to the basement of Lauren James's house, which, depending on who's doing this, may or may not know where it is. So, we go down the black path, gray door, open the gray door. See this gray thing here? Very low. Watch it. I whacked my head a bunch of times. Bend more than you need to. There's a secondary door. I already had it open, but we're going to open it. There's a light switch right above your head. Turn the light on. We're going to come over to the left side, left corner. You'll see a pipe, only pipe on the wall that goes from the ground up. And we're going to reach over. This has a drain cock as well. We're going to reach over. I already tightened these, but we use our wrench. We tighten them, and then we undo the water, and that will turn the water on. It's pretty straightforward. And we want to go check for leaks. Okay, everything is looking pretty good. Nothing's leaking. So we got to go over, and this is the water that goes up to the docks. It's got a drain plug that we got to stick in there, but we need to put some Teflon tape on it. Plug, Teflon tape, and then we'll insert it. So they tell me on all these videos these days that you're supposed to twist your Teflon tape. I'm doing a bad job here. But you twist it, and then we want to wrap the twisted into the grooves before we put it in there. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so now we're just going to twist this plastic plug in, and I'm going to use the wrench to tighten it the rest of the way. Found that we want this good and tight. Tough to do this with one hand, so you get the point. You got to crank this down. Okay, so I'm back, and this plug is now in. So we just want to go back in to the thing, and we want to open up the. We just want to open up the section that goes up to the docks. You're going to hear lots of water running because the pipe is empty. So we'll let that go, and then we're done with the project. We just got to, I'm going to do some cleaning up, but you want to just close this box back up. I always like to go back into the basement after everything is on and listen to make sure that we didn't get a water leak during the winter time in one of these plastic pipes. But everything sounded good so far, so we're just going to assume that right now I'm hearing a little noise, but It's just really the noise filling up the pipe. So walk up to the beach, open the lines up, let the water come in, and then once it's in, I shut everything down and then I go listen for some leaks. So here's the beach faucet. Looks to be working fine. Close that down. Walk up to the dock. You guys know how to get up to the dock. I'm doing a little work over here on the right. We got some stone damage this winter. Happens every year. But it's a rainy day, so we've got it covered. So we're just going to walk up to the shower, dock, setup, and just check that the water's running here. I don't know why it wouldn't be. If anything, it's one of these ground lines is leaking, but we'll just do it for video purposes. A lot of air in the line. We're just gonna let the air out. Okay, that's looking good. Turn that off. Turn the shower on. Joe's cold shower for after the sauna. Anyhow, that looks like it's working fine. Everything looks good. Okay, I'm going to not go back into the basement of James and Laura's house and listen for leaks. I'm going to put it on pause till I get there. Okay, I'm back in the basement. Just going back to the main turned on. I always like to put my ear to the pipes. I don't hear anything running, so I think we're good to go. Sometime early in the spring, when nobody's around, in case there's a water line in that outside water, sometimes I just go back and I turn this off because everything is off. I don't have to worry about anything. Anyhow, that's what I do. But it's funny, I'm in here listening for this line, and over here, actually, this is Laura's waistline, Laura and James's waistline. I hear a little drip in there. So something's leaking inside their house and dripping into maybe it's a faucet. But that's why I always listen for these things. Anyway, I don't know, can you hear it? Sounds like it's over here. Anyhow, point of interest. Good to always check these things in your basement. Okay, I'm going to do everything in reverse now. Leave. Turn the light off. Close the door. Watch your head, low ceiling. Close the door. And then basically the project is done. And just got to get our tools and close the trap. Anyhow, it's a fun job, takes about half an hour. Take care.